Oh, finally. Actually, finally. It worked. Oh my goodness. I've had so much trouble with this. Let me show you. So over here, this was my original design, and it has a border, and I thought I understood paper and print and all this. This is 10 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and when I go to print it, I tell it, hey, you're 10 centimeters by 15 centimeters. And over here, I tell this printer, it's 10 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and yet what comes out is this, where it doesn't have the white border around the edge and it's all over the place. When I enter custom settings, I ended up with this, with this weird white border around it. Why does it have a weird white border? I have no idea. And then that led me down the track of trying to calibrate these lines here, and then these lines here, and when I tell the printer what size the paper is, it just doesn't do it. So what I've ended up having to do is I've slowly been nudging the size of things. So I started this. Let's pair, and you can see this border here, measuring the distance, doing this, to eventually getting, this is the design with a full bleed. And I understand the point of having a bleed because paper doesn't always line properly. But then having to come back over here, and instead of this border, I have this one, and then this one gives me what I actually want, which is the smaller white border here. So I have to take my design and shrink it down there, which means I'm losing pixels, and I don't really understand why it doesn't work, but oh my goodness, that's been super annoying. This, trying to do all of these, this morning, it's been super annoying. I don't understand printers. Photoshop says the paper's one size, the printer says exactly the same size, the print dialog says exactly the same size, and yet it doesn't print it right. But I think I've come up with a solution which can't be right. It can't be have some arbitrary guidelines and then instead fit your artwork into there, but it is what it is, and now it works for that. I'm probably going to have to do the same for A5 and all the other sizes. This is just for the postcards. But I have a solution. It can't be the right solution, but it is a solution. I'm down in London again. It feels like only yesterday I was here. It wasn't. It was 2 weeks ago. I'm in the last let, I think. Hold on. We go over here. This will tell me. The last let, which is in Notting Hill. Hey, look at this. Daniel Catt, a fancy handwriting. That wasn't done with a robot. Anyway, this is the hotel room for tonight, because I'm here for the launch party for the ArtFrame by Bantam tools. Quick tour, of course. It's the bathroom. It's kind of cool. So we've got shower, obviously, and then there's me. Hi. Hello. So well, it was a bit noisy in here. So I'm down here for the ArtFrame launch, which is just around the corner. So we'll go there this evening, and I will definitely shoot some video about it. I think it starts at 6 o'clock, so I've got about 3 hours. I'm going to go find some food, but this place is really fancy. So I've done some scouting of the area. The hotel's just around the corner to see if I can figure out where I am later. And hey, look, there's the ArtFrame going. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. It's Thursday morning. I'm in Hyde Park. Let's see some Hyde Park footage.
So I went to the ArtFrame launch thing last night, and I managed to shoot some video, but not any talking video, because it was a bit overwhelming, people there. It wasn't overwhelming because there's people there, it was too overwhelming for me to shoot some video. Anyway, I have thoughts about the ArtFrame. I've ordered one, so I'll be able to give it a more in-depth look when that arrives. My big takeaway is it's very different to the NextDraw and axidraw pen plotters. They're kind of serving two different purposes, so it's not like it's an upgrade to a normal axidraw. It's doing different things, and that's kind of allowing you to use different materials and leaving it in like a gallery or an installation, or a thing where there's going to be people around and you don't want it to get knocked. It's got a few nice automation features. And the other nice thing about it is it takes G-code, which of interest to me. You can set the brush height. Anyway, I was just trying to gather some thoughts, and I'll put those together in another video at some point. But Hyde Park is really lovely. It's been a long time since I've been at Hyde Park, so it's nice to come back here. Anyway, I need to get back to the hotel, grab my stuff, jump on a train, and head back to Shrewsbury. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
I have a bit of a confession, and that is I haven't been plotting these journal pages. For the last month I've got a whole month's backlog to go because this servo here is dying, and every time I plot something it starts shivering and making noises, and I'm not quite ready to change Kitty's pen plotter yet. I have them in boxes down there ready to do, but it means I'm behind on here. And I've spoken at great length how I love picking the fountain pen and the fountain pen ink to make all of these, which you probably can't see, tiny dots, and it takes about 20 minutes to plot a page. But because I'm a little bit worried of getting behind on plotting out all the journals, what I've decided to do instead is take all the paper out of here and then put them all into the printer over here and set them printing away. Here I go with lots of pages. There we go, and that only took, well, it didn't take very long at all, which means I think I am Daniel Catt, pen plotter traitor. Alrighty, I think that's all done. Hold on. I've cleared out a bunch of space, so over here, this space here, and this space here, I'm going to have a plank chest there and there. And then these tables that the plotters used to go on, it's all cleared out. I'm hoping the plank chests arrive on Monday, at which point I'll be able to put them over there somewhere. So we're nearly there, and then I can eventually get rid of all these boxes, which is good. Whew, that is the end of Friday. I've got about 15 minutes, half an hour to edit this Weeknotes video. That'll be fun, and upload it, and then I'm done for the weekend. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Awesome. Okay, bye. Look out there, it's so dark.